Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live healing. This is Spencer Bonin with Compass Healing and the Inside Out Institute. And today I have the honor and the pleasure of working with someone, a lovely person out there who wants to get a live healing as well. So I actually had someone reach out to me on Facebook and kind of make a comment specifically beforehand. So I think, we'll definitely work with her. I'm just going to pull this up here. But yeah, so it's Meg. Yeah, so Meg, and Meg, when you kind of show on, you come up here, feel free to say hello. And then if we have some time today too, maybe what we'll do is we might be able to do a second healing. We'll see though. I only have a limited amount of time, so we'll have to see how things go here. But otherwise, don't worry, don't fret. There will be more live healings coming down the road. So hi Glenda, nice to see you. So anyone who's on here, if you just want to say hello, say where you're kind of dialing in from. And I love seeing all your guys' comments, and I love hearing where you're from and all that stuff. It's so fun to connect with people around the world, and it's so fun to be able to do this kind of work. So Meg, if you're on here, say hello, and we'll kind of do that. And then after a while, if Meg isn't on here, then maybe we'll just go to someone else who's dealing with something else. So either way, no worries. Someone's going to get healed today, and I'm really excited about it. So, hey, Marianne, welcome again. Hey, Brian. Oh man, the crew, everyone's here. I'm loving it. I love it. So, yeah. So put your name in, say hello. I'll make a little list here. So if let's see here. If Meg shows up on here, then definitely, we'll work with her. But then also, like, just as you're showing up, if you have something that's kind of troubling you want to work with something, just kind of put your name in there. I'll make a little list, and then if we kind of finish up with Meg really quick, then I'll see if I can do another quick little healing to release a couple of emotions or a couple of imbalances. Or B, if Meg doesn't show up, then we can just work directly on you. So if you're watching this right now, you have maybe some anxiety, some depression, or some physical pain is really good, whether it's low back pain, upper back pain, mid back pain, shoulder pain, knee pain, elbow pain, whatever it is, just let us know what's going on, and we can definitely work with that. So perfect. So how are you guys doing over there? We've got Glenda, we've got Marianne, we've got Brian, all awesome people, awesome people. And aside from that, the only two requirements I have for getting worked on, by the way, are just sharing it on your wall, and then tagging two friends who you think would really appreciate this work. We're just trying to spread the word of the emotion code and body code, and just kind of getting this into the homes of as many people as we can, because it's a really, really awesome tool that we can use to lower physical pain, lower anxiety, lower depression, stuff like that. So hi from New York. Awesome. Darcy. Hello. Blanca. Hello. Some awesome people here. I love it. What are some of the things that are going on with people? Like, do you have any physical pain, anxiety, depression symptoms, anything like that? Maybe some anger challenges, anything like that going on, guys? And maybe what I'll do is I'm going to go here, and I'm going to see if maybe I can tag Meg. So then that way, and also, by the way, I'm live on my friend Balwinder, or my business partner's Balwinder Marwaha. I'm live on his Facebook page as well. So just to kind of show as many people as we possibly can about what this amazing modality is all about. So let's just go to. Okay, that's real loud. Okay. The man, the myth, the legend, Emmanuel. What a guy. There's so many different places here. Okay. All right. So thanks for bearing with me, everyone. Now, so Blanca, Darcy, do you have anything kind of going on? Any physical pain, any anxiety, anything like that? Let me just kind of go to the Facebook page here. Oh, Oh, that's weird. So your replies aren't here. So okay, so it's probably like a weird thing between StreamYard and Facebook. I'm streaming to a couple of different places here, so bear with me, Meg. If you can hear me and you can see me. So Meg is here, so that's wonderful. And then Meg, if you want to let me know, well, let's see. Let me find the right the right video to kind of go to, so I can pull it up on my phone here. Gotta love all these crazy technological thingerdoodles, hey? Let's see what we got here. Is this not streaming? No, it is. What is going on here? What if I go to my own? Oh, okay, Meg. So okay, so I have you on my other one, so I'm just gonna pull you up, um, and have you on my phone here too. So it's kind of a weird thing that this isn't working. But hey, Justice. Hey, everyone. It's kind of weird how it's splitting everyone up here, but whatever, no need to worry about it. So we've got Meg here, and I can see your comments now, so this is great. So Meg, what's going on with you? What's the number one challenge that's kind of going on with you, Meg? Do you have any physical pain, shoulder, or yeah, physical pain, anxiety, depression? What seems to be the biggest challenge that's going on for you, Meg? And okay, so we've got Glenda, and thank you so much, Glenda. You're so amazing. I love you. We've got Justice. We've got Blanca. Have a lower left back pain. So I'll put your name on the list here just in case we have some time to go through with it. But if not, fear not. We will be doing more of these live healings, so that's great. So Blanca, we'll put you over here. And is it Blanca? Blanca? I want to make sure. It's always good to make sure we get that correct. Um, so let's see here. And Meg, if you can still see me here. All destinations, yeah. I don't know what seems to be going on with this, but technical gremlins, we'll say. Issues with causing coughing and throat tightness, but also anxiety. GERD? GERD? What's that? Issues with, okay. Hopefully I get that, but let's see. So, and also, how young are you, Meg? Oh, gastric reflux. Okay. So if you were to rate that gastric reflux, like on that challenge you're talking about, and it's a little bit challenging because we can't see the comments on here. It'd be nice to kind of have the comments come on the screen. But okay, so you're 54 years young, and then so your challenge is gastric reflux. Now, if you were to rate that on a scale of 0 to 10, how would you rate that? 10 being like extremely uncomfortable, like super, you really dislike it and it's really annoying. 0 is nothing's going on whatsoever. 8 out of 10. Okay, so let's see. So 8 out of 10. So, and also I'm going to also share my screen here so you guys can see what's going on in my world over here, so you guys can kind of follow along with what I'm doing. So we've just got Meg, we've got Blanca, and then Blanca. So we've got lower left back pain. And just so we know, Blanca, on a scale of 0 to 10, how's that feeling? Also, I'll ask you the same question. So lower left back pain. There we go. And then we'll kind of fill that in afterwards. All right. Hey, Regan. Awesome. We've got Regan on the house too. Fellow energy worker and an amazing best practitioner. I haven't seen you in a while, my friend, but thank you so much for dropping in here. So super great. Awesome. Okay, so now we've got okay, so it's about a 6 out of 10. Okay, so let's see where this is going. So we've got a 6 out of 10. But then, so what we're going to do is we're going to shift focus to Meg here. So everyone who's watching, if you're watching, just kind of throw those good, awesome, healthy, positive vibes towards Meg. And what we're going to do is we always take 5 or 15 seconds here just to kind of ask for some help and some guidance. So if you want to do that, we're just going to ask for that help, do this quick little meditation for ask for some guidance. And everyone just who's watching, just throw that really awesome, positive vibration towards Meg just to make sure that she gets the healing that she really needs. So let's just all take that 5 or 15 seconds here and we'll hop right to it. Hot dog. That was probably pretty loud for you guys, but that's great. Look at all that positive support. I love it. Okay, so Meg, I don't know if you've ever done this kind of work before, but basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask your body some questions, whether it's a yes or just got a bunch of series of yes and no questions, and I'm just going to be asking your body subconsciously, kind of where to be navigated in this chart or this flow chart here. And I'm going to be using something called the ring and ring method, which is just a form of muscle testing, self muscle testing. So I'm assuming I have permission to connect with you as obviously you reached out to me. So I think we have the permission covered there. So I'm just going to ask your body now, just give me no. So Meg, can I be a proxy for you? And the answer is yes. So what happens with this is when the two rings kind of collide, when they stick together like this, that means it's a yes. And if they break apart, that means it's a no. So if I say like, show me a yes, show me a no, that's kind of how that goes. So asking your body, can I be a proxy? Your body says yes. And proxy is the term for like distance healing kind of speaker. I can act as a proxy for you where I'm doing the muscle testing on your behalf. So everything I do on this side here in Canada, affects everything that's happening over in your world over there. So let's see. So give me no. And then Meg, the way this is going to work is I'm going to find an imbalance. And then once I get to that, I'll ask, does that make sense? And you can be as open or as vulnerable as you'd like to be. So if we find something and it, maybe it's a little bit too personal and you don't want to share, you can just say something along the lines of like, yeah, that makes sense. Or I have something in mind and I can actually muscle test to see if that's what it is that you're thinking about, or if that's what the issue is. Or if you don't want to prefer not to share, that's totally fine too. It's just, so you can be as open or as private, or if you want to tell us as well, you're more than welcome. So let's just hop right to it and let's get in here. So so Meg, are there any underlying imbalances that your body wants us to really release right now that's contributing to this kind of gastric reflux you're talking about? Yes, is there something that your body wants to release here? Your body says yes. So what's that? What's the biggest imbalance that's going to make the most impact right now? Yes, is it something on this chart? Yes. Is it something that's on the left? Yes. Is it some sort of a toxin? No. Yes, is it some sort of a circuit or system actually? Okay. So I wanted to go tap the screen. That was funny. So it's a circuit or system. And what's going on here? Yes, is it something that's on the left of this chart? No, it's on the right. Yes, is this some sort of an organ? It is. So it's an organ here. So we're going to go here, and then I'll see if I can make this kind of visible for everyone here. So we got somewhat everything there. So what is it? Yes, is it something that's on the, yes, is it something on this chart? Yes, is it something on the left side? Yes. Yes, is it your uterus? No. Yes, is it the stomach? Actually, yes, it is. So it's the stomach. Okay, so let's see here. So the stomach is a muscular organ that protein digestive enzymes. So discomfort in the neck, shoulder area, elbow, wrist, facial hernia, acid reflux, stomach pain, ulcers, bloating and gas, diarrhea, constipation. So those are some of like the common factors or the common symptoms when your stomach is unhappy. So we're going to say this. So stomach is unhappy for whatever reason. And now let's ask your body, is there something that's causing your stomach to be unhappy? We always want to do that because if you go down here in the body code system, it guides you through the whole thing. You can ask, are there any associated imbalances that are, that need to be decoded that are associated with this imbalance? So the answer is yes. So we're going to go back home and we're going to start the process over again. So let's see, so Meg, so there's something associated with this imbalance? There is. Okay, so what's causing your stomach to be unhappy? Is it something that's on the left-hand side? Is it something that's energetic? Yes. Okay, so it's something energetic. Yes, is it something that's on the left here? Yes, is it something that's post-traumatic? Is this offensive? This is actually mental. So something mental. Yes, is this something that's on the left here? It is. Yes, is it some sort of a will to? Is this actually a no will to? So it's kind of like not having the willpower to do a certain thing. I think it'll make it a lot more sense once we kind of find it. So we have our little chart here, kind of similar to an emotion code chart where we have our 60 emotions, but kind of breaks it down into A, B, and then rows 1 through 7. So we're just going to do the same process. So give me yes, so on yes, so there's a no will to here that's causing this stomach imbalance. Yes, what is this no will to? Yes, is it something on this chart? And the answer is yes. Yes, is it something that is in column A? Yes. Yes, is this in rows 1 through 3? Yes, is this in rows 4 through 7? Yes, is this in rows 1 through 3? It's 4 through 7. Yes, is this in row number 4? Is this in row number 5? Yes, is this a no will to accept? Yes, is this a no will to let go? Okay, so there's a no will to let go energy here. So with this, when this comes up, it's almost like a you have a hard time of letting go of maybe like surrendering to the moments, or it could also mean no will to like let go of something from the past. Like there's no will to almost like forgive a situation. So I don't know if that makes sense for you, Meg. So that's kind of what that is. So I don't know if that's something that you experience pretty often, but that's kind of what's showing up here. So let's just ask your body. Give me a no. Do we need to know more about this? Give me do we need to know more about this no will to let go? Do we need to know anything else about it? Your body says no. Yes, is there anything that else is so? Yes, is there something else that's associated? Your body says no. So give me, can we just release this? Yeah. So I'm just going to use my hand because our hand has polarity, and I'm going to bring it across our governing meridian, which is kind of like the debit strip of the body. I don't know if you've ever had like a debit card or like a key card for a hotel room and put it by a magnet. It kind of like deactivates the card because it deletes the information. Well, that's kind of what we're doing here. Is like you're the debit card, this is the debit strip, and we're releasing and canceling out that energy for that no will to let go. So let's ask your body now, Meg. Yes, so Meg, did we release this no will to let go? Yes, did we release that? We did. Okay. Is there another associated imbalance with your, yes, is there something else causing your stomach to be unhappy? And the answer is yes. So what is the next biggest thing that we need to do here? Let's see. Yes, is it something on this chart? Yes, is it something on the left-hand side? Yes, is it something that's energy again? Give me no. Is it something that's on the left? Yes, is it something that is post-traumatic? Is this offensive this time? Okay. Give me is it something that's on the left? It's on the right. Yes, is this some sort of a chord? Yes, is this a chord? No. Yes, is this a post-hypnotic suggestion? Interesting. Okay. So post-hypnotic suggestion, I'm just going to put PHS for short term. So post-hypnotic suggestion is kind of like a negative statement that's stuck in our mind that is seeking to be fulfilled as truth. So it could be like a negative belief, a negative thing we say to ourselves all the time. Now, the interesting thing with post-hypnotics is that there's something that comes from an outside source. So something that's almost been like programmed in your mind through hypnosis or suggestion. So it could be from like a music, a video game, movie, the news. It could be from like an entity or a really negative person that's kind of saying really negative things all the time. So there's lots of different things it could be, but this is kind of what it does. So it's like mood issues, dark thoughts, self-harm, addiction, anger at the self, depression related feelings. These things aren't very fun. And I think it's going to make a lot more sense once we find out what this is. So we have another chart here, so I'm super excited. So let's see what this is. Yes, is it something on this chart? Yes, is it something in column? Yes, is this something in column A? Is this in column B? Yes, is this in rows 1 through 3? Yes, is this in row 1? Yes, is this in row 1? Is this in row 2? So this is B2. So we're looking in this area here. Okay. So yes, is this yes, is this some sort of despair or sorry, post-hypnotic suggestion? Yes, is this I'll be rejected? Is it like I'll never be accepted? Oh, okay. Is it I'll never be forgiven? I'm a fool. It's something like I'll never be accepted. So I don't know if that makes sense for you, Meg. Do you ever feel that way? There's a post-hypnotic suggestion of I'll never be accepted. Yeah, so, and if you want to just kind of let us know, you can either say yes or no or whatever. You don't have to get into any details, but you can just be like, yeah, that makes sense, or no, that doesn't make any sense, whatever. So let's see. Yes, do we need to know more about this post-hypnotic? Do we need to know more about this? And so you say sometimes. Okay, so that makes sense. So let's see. Do we need to know more about the post-hypnotic? We don't. Yes, is there something that is associated with it? Yes, is there something that's kind of beneath this? No. And one thing with post-hypnotics is I always do want to check and see if it's from an entity. Let's see. Yes, is this from an entity? Because sometimes if it is, then you just got to ask the question if it's still hanging around, and if it is, you kind of want to eliminate that. But it's not, so we're good. We're in the clear. So let's see. Yes, are we able to just release this post-hypnotic? Your body says yes. So here we go. So we're just going to release this post-hypnotic of I'll never be accepted. And let's just say goodbye to that, because that's not helpful in your life, I'm sure. Yes, did we release this post-hypnotic? Yes, we did. Perfect. Okay. Is there another associated imbalance causing your stomach to be unhappy? Yes, is there something else causing your stomach to be unhappy? Is there something else there? No. Yes, is there something that's hidden? No. Yes, can we just reset your stomach? Okay, so here we go. Let's reset your stomach. Okay. Can we ask did we reset your stomach? Yes. Okay. So, Meg, so now what I want you to do is I just want you to kind of stand up, walk around a little bit, maybe like 10 steps or so. And then I just want you to check and see where that feeling is. Because before you said it was about an 8 out of 10. And I just want to check and see if that's shifted at all, whether it's gone up or down or the same or whatever, just to see where it's at. And let's see. I'll stand by. And thank you so much, everyone, for checking this out. It's so fun to have a bunch of people and seeing what this modality is, right? So super, super cool. Excuse me, just cracking all the knuckles here. How are you feeling over there, Meg? Stay hydrated for you guys. It's about a 6 now. Good. So that's wonderful. So let's keep going. Let's see what else. Let's see how far we can go. Right. So we've got it down about 25%. Let's see how far we can go. Let's see. So give me no. So let's go back to the main page here. Let's just go, yes, so are there any other, is there anything else your body really wants to release contributing to this gastric reflux you're dealing with? Yes. Okay, so what's the biggest imbalance? Is it something that's on the left here? Yes, is it a toxin? Is it another circuit or system? Okay, so there's a circuit or system again. Yes, is this something that's on the left-hand side? Yes, is it your body cycle? Is it a system? This is a disconnection. Not bad. Disconnection. Okay. Yes, is it something on the left? No. Yes, is this some sort of a spirit out of body? Interesting. Yes, this is a spirit out of body. So spirit out of body is kind of like obviously we have our spirit body and then we have our physical body. And if you think about the spirit body, like when the spirit body fully leaves the physical body, that's basically complete separation / death, right? So, but what happens is sometimes whether it's through constant stress, abuse, or it could be like a very traumatic event or constant emotional stress and stuff over the time, what can happen is the spirit can actually kind of get dislodged from the body. And then it's almost like this kind of like partial in, partial out, which then causes all kinds of challenges. So look in here. So we have, it can cause fatigue, discomfort in the body, lowered immunity, persistent misalignment, malfunction of the body parts. So, especially if let's just say we're looking at like the gastrointestinal system, which I have a feeling that this is probably what this is. If the spirit and the physical, like if the spirit body's out of it and not communicating properly with the physical, then it's like it causes it to malfunction a little bit, right? So let's see. So there's a spirit out of body. I'm just going to ask this question. So, well, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to say we have to get too crazy here, but yes, do we have to get really specific? Yes, do we have to get specific with where it is? Yes, is this just kind of like your entire body? Okay, so we're not going to worry about specifics there. Your body's really smart. It knows what to do. I'm just going to ask, so on a scale of 0 to 100%, how much of your spiritual body is within your physical body? Is it at least 50? Is it at least 60? Is it at least 70? Is it at least 80? Is this between 70 and 75? Is it 70? Is it 71? Is it 72? Is it 73? So it's 73% in your body. So there's about 27% of your spiritual body that's outside of your physical. So let's find out, are there any underlying imbalances that are causing that to not be at 100%? Is there something that's causing that? Yes. Okay, so let's go to the main page here. Yes, is it something, what's that biggest imbalance? Yes, is it something that's on the left here? Yes, is it something that's energetic? Okay. Yes, is it something on the left? Is it on the right? Is this some sort of an allergy? No. Yes, is this something emotional? Okay. Yes, is it something on the left? Is this a heart wall? Interesting. So this is actually a heart wall trapped emotion, which if you're interested in finding out more about heart wall, well, I'll give you a little brief or dissertation a little bit right now. I talked about it yesterday a lot too, and this is actually the thing that got me into emotion code first and foremost, because and this is the thing that changed a lot of things changed in my life as a result of releasing this heart wall. But the 5 main benefits of releasing the heart wall is better at receiving and giving love from other people. It gives you more energy, a bigger immune system or better immune system, more clarity and focus on your mission, as well as more abundance. So those are like the 5 really, really big benefits of releasing your heart wall. And now what the heart wall is like, I'm sure those of you out there who are watching have had moments in your life where it's like something happens and you almost feel like a heaviness on your heart or a heaviness on your chest. Well, your body's really smart and it wants to keep you alive. It's designed to make you survive, right? So it doesn't like that very much. It's like, whoa, you felt this emotion, and now like your heart was literally like strained, like the tendons were kind of getting strained and pulled. Well, your body's like, that's a little bit of a problem. We don't want you to die of the broken heart syndrome. So we're going to take that emotional vibrational frequency and we're going to create an energetic barrier around your heart. And what this does is it desensitizes you to future events like this happening. So I don't know if anyone out there feels like emotionally numb and feels like you just don't feel anything anymore. Well, that's probably because you have a heart wall. But the thing is because your heart's kind of living in a bunker and you're not able to feel these different situations anymore, but you're also unable to send and give and receive love like you should be. Your heart is your epicenter of love. And that's, giving and receiving information there. So there's a lot of stuff to talk about the heart wall. I think it's incredibly amazing to definitely check out and work on. But there's way more stuff I can get involved with, but we're not going to talk about that now. We've got healing to do, right? So let's see. So there's some sort of heart wall emotion for you, Meg. So let's see what this heart wall is. Is it something that's on the left? It's on the right. Yes, is this some sort of a common heart wall? So there's a common heart wall trapped emotion here. Which basically just means that it's an experience of your own, something that's happened in your own lifetime. And let's find out what this emotion is. So if we just pull up our emotion code chart here, we have our list of emotions. There's 60 emotions, and it'll just get close enough, even if there's a varying one. We're not going to get into that, but there's 60 emotions, and it's going to get us close enough, even if it's a slightly off portion of that vibration. But let's see what this is. Yes, so there's some sort of what's this heart wall emotion? Yes, is it something that is in column A? No, it's in column B. Yes, is this in rows 1 through 3? Yes, is this in row number 1? Is it row number 2? Is this row number 3? Yes, is this emotion confusion? Is this defensiveness? Is this grief? Is this self-abuse? So this is actually self-abuse. Basically like beating yourself up, a lot of negative self-talk. That's usually what self-abuse would be. And let's find out, when did you get this? Let's see. So you're 54 years young. So let's see. So did you get this before the age of, we'll say 25? Yes, is this between 25 and 30? Yes, is this between 30 and 35? Is this 30, 31? Is this 32? So age 32. And thank you so much, Marianne. I really appreciate the positive feedback there. Love it. So common heart wall trapped emotion of self-abuse at age 32. Does anything make sense to you, Meg? Is there anything that kind of rings a bell around that age where you might have really just been like really hard on yourself, And let's just ask your body, do we need to know more about this? Your body says no. So can we just release this emotion? We can. So let's just release this heart wall trapped emotion of self-abuse. Say goodbye to that. Yes, did we release this from you? Yes. Okay. So now let's find out, is there something else associated with this? Is there something else going on with this spirit out of body? And the answer is yes. So yes. Okay. So she says yes. So there is something that makes sense. If you want to tell us, you can. If not, that's totally cool too. Totally up to you. As long as it makes sense or not. Sometimes we remember it, don't remember it. Sometimes the subconscious is all we need to know and we can just release it, right? But there is something else going on with this spirit out of body. So let's find out what this is. As soon as it's something that's on the left of the chart, as soon as it's something energetic. Okay. Give me a, is this something that's on the left? Is it something that's post-traumatic? Okay. Yes, is this something that's on the left? Yes, is it some sort of a physical trauma? No. Yes, this is a physical emotional shock. Okay, so physical emotional shock is basically the way I like to think about it is it's kind of like in best terms or bioenergetic synchronization terms, we call it getting bushwhacked, where it's kind of like you're living your day and something that kind of comes out of nowhere. It's like, maybe you get a phone call and you get the news that someone has passed away or is in the hospital, or maybe someone's been in an accident or something, or maybe like you break up with someone, or you get slammed with divorce papers and it's like, oof, I got those divorce papers and it hit me like a ton of bricks, right? Something along those lines. Let's see, when did you get this, Meg? Yes, was this before? Yes, was this before, we'll say, the age of 30? Yes, was this before the age of 30? It wasn't. Yes, is this between age 30 and 40? Yes, is this between 30 and 40? No. Yes, is this between 40 and 45? Yes, is this 40? Is this 41? So this is age 41. Is there anything that rings a bell around age 41 for you, Meg, where you might have, had that kind of like physically, emotionally shocking event? I don't know if that makes sense, but let's just see. So, does your body want us to know more about it? Yes, do we need to know more? Your body says no. Yes, is there anything that is associated with it? Yes, is there something that's kind of underneath that? Your body says no. Yes, can we just release it? Yeah. So here we go. Let's just release this energy of this emotional or physical emotional shock and say goodbye to that. Yes, did we release that? Yes. Okay. Perfect. Yes, is there another associated balance? Yes, is there something else going on with this spirit out of body? And your body says yes. So what else is here? Let's see. Is it something on this chart? Is it something on the left? Is it is it something that's energy again? Okay. Give me no. It was a good event. I had my son at 41. Oh, okay. So that could have even just been like, there's a lot of stuff going on with when it comes to like giving birth and having a pregnancy, right? So I'm gonna ask your body, is this physical emotional shock? Is this to do with that birth? Yes. So it is to do with that. Had first son. Okay. So that makes a lot of sense. Okay. But there's something else going on here. So what's the next spirit out of body associated imbalance? So something energetic. Is it something on the left? Is it something that's post-traumatic? Is this offensive? So it's offensive again. Okay. Can you ask me, is this something that's on the left? It's on the right. Is this some sort of a chord? Interesting. So it's a chord. So a chord, if you want to picture like a little tube that comes somewhere out of your body, it could be out of your head, it could be out of your it could be out of your stomach or your gut, could be out of your heart, that kind of like goes into the heart or the head or the gut of another person. And it's like this exchange of energy that you guys don't even really want to have there. It's just like an unwanted exchange of energy. But at some point, there's been this agreement to create this energetic cord. So what we're going to do, but the thing with this is a lot of the time is if you're connected energetically with this person, you're feeling their negative emotions and they're feeling your negative emotions. So let's find out. So there's cording here. Now let's see. Is this a cord with is this a cord with a male? Is this a cord? I'm just curious because your son came up. Is this a cord with your son? Oh, okay. With son. So I don't know if that makes sense for you, Meg. Like for your son, the one you're talking about. I don't know if he's having a bad day, you feel like you're having a bad day, or like, can you guys energetically feel each other that way? I don't know if that makes sense, but there's some sort of accord between you and your son, which is causing your spirit to be out of your body for some reason. Everything is energy, so anything can cause anything. So I'm not here to judge or whatever. But let's just see. Is there another? Do we need to know more about this cord? Yes, does your body want us to know more? Your body says no. Is there something that is causing this cord? Yes, there's something kind of beneath this. Yes, both feel each other's energy. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So this is kind of what I mean, right? So we're going to go back home and we're going to see if there's anything. Is there something associated with this cord? Yes. Okay, what is that? Is it something that's energetic? Yes. Okay. Is it something that's on the left? Is it something that's post-traumatic? Is it offensive again? No. Yes. This is mental. Okay. Is this something on the left? Is this some sort of a will to? So it's a will to energy. So will to something. So instead of being a no will to, it's like having the will to do something. Let's find out what this is. So we have another trusty chart here. So let's see. So, is it something on this chart? Is it something in column A? Is this in rows 1 through 3? It's 4 through 6. Is this in row number 4? Is this in row number 5? Is this a will to hold on? Is this a will to fight? Is this a will to resist? Will to be right? Will to be right? It's a will to fight energy. Do you guys fight a lot? Do you get, or like, do you guys have like a lot of like little confrontations, little like conflicts? I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm going to ask your body now. Is there anything associated with this will to fight? Is there something that's kind of beneath this? No. Are we free to just release that? Sweet. So here we go. Let's release this will to fight. Let's get that out the window. Yeah. So perfect. No, not really. Okay. Do you ever feel like do you get into like fights with other people, or even like fight for your right to do something or whatever? Like, I don't know. Does that phrase make sense for you in your life? Doesn't have to be with your son, or whatever, or it could have just been a very specific time in your life. That's all that means. But let's see. So give me did we release this will to fight? We did. Okay. Is there another associated? Is there something else going on with this chord? And actually there is. So what else is here? Let's see. Is it something that's on the left? Is it something that's energetic? Yes. Fighting for rights. Okay. All right. Is that what? Yeah. Okay. That actually is. And I usually I don't say that very often, but that's interesting that came up. But okay, but there is something else going on with this chord. So what else is here? Is it something on this chart? Is it something on the left of this chart on the right? Is this some sort of an allergy? No. Is this something emotional? No. This is a reverberation. Okay, what kind of a reverberation? Is it something on the left? No, it's on the right. Is this some sort of an organ communication? Is this an emotional reverberation? So I'm just going to put ER for abbreviations, whatever. So ER is an emotional reverberation. It's very similar to a trapped emotion. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull up our emotion code chart. But first and foremost, so it's like an emotional reverberation could be compared to an emotional ringing in the body, much like the ringing that continues long after hitting a bell with a hammer. So it's almost like you were hit with a hammer of an emotion, and now you're kind of ringing in that energy. So let's find out what this emotion is. Give me a yes, give me a no. Is it something on this chart? Yes, is it something in column A? Is it in column B? Yes, is this in rows 1 through 3? It's 4 through 6. Yes, is this in row 4? Is this in row 5? Yes, is this, speaking of conflict, is this conflict? Yes, is this creative insecurity, terror, unsupported? Is this wishy-washy? Is this terror? Is this unsupported? No, it's conflict. Okay, so there's an emotional reverberation of conflict here. Okay, now, let's see when you got this. So, so was this, was this inherited? Is this absorbed? No, this is yours. Okay. So when did you get this conflict? Let's see. So, was this before, we'll say, was this before the age of, we'll say 30? Did you get this before age 30? Was this between age 30 and 40? Is this between age 40 and 50? Is this between 40 and 45, 45 and 50? Is this age 45, age 46, age 47? So roughly age 47 in conflict. I don't know if anything rings a bell for you there, Meg. If anything, if you were just it could be conflict with yourself, but it could also be conflict with another person. It could be conflict with your son, for all that matter. This kind of suggests that, but anything can cause anything. But do we need to know? Do we need to know more about this chord? Do we need to know more about this conflict? And your body says no. Can we just release this? Okay, so here we go. Let's release this emotional reverberation of conflict. Did we release this? Yes. Okay, perfect. Is there anything else? Is there something else associated with this chord? Is there something else associated with that? No. Yes, can we just release this chord? Yeah. So let's just cut the cord between you and your son. So then that way you guys don't like unwantingly feel each other's kind of negative emotions. But what we're going to do is we're going to install a nice, kind of positive exchange of energy between you and other people, and we're going to also have the intention to have that chord go back to him all hunky-dory and everything's good on his end as well. So let's see. Let's give me a did we release this chord? Yes. And I'm assuming, yes, was this a gut-to-gut chord? It was. Okay. So, which makes a lot of sense. obviously, because we're dealing with some of that acid reflux, stomachs, the whole digestive system is kind of a part of the gut. So symbology there. Okay, so give me a no. So did we release this chord? Yes. Okay, so is there anything else going on with the spirit out of body? Yes, give me no. Is there anything else associated with this? Yes, is there something else associated with this? No. Yes, can we just kind of bring the spirit back in the body? Yes. So let's just bring your spirit back into your body here, Meg. Whew. Okay. Give me a no. So Meg, did we bring that? Did we bring that spirit back in the body? Yes. Okay. So on a scale of 0 to 100%, how much of your spirit is in your body now? Is it at least 80%? Is it at least 90? Is it at least 100? Is it 100%? Sweet. Well, that's fun. Okay, so now what I want you to do, Meg, is I just like you to stand up, and it is very cool. For those who can see the comments, she's just saying that this is all very cool. So on a scale of, or I'm going to get you to walk around again, maybe like 10, 15, 20 steps. And then I just want to check and see how that reflux is feeling. Is it still at about a 6? Is it lower? Is it higher? Just want to check in. Let's see. I'm pretty excited for this. Who knows? And thank you so much, Nicole. I really, really appreciate that. It's my pleasure. I love doing this kind of stuff because it's showing people that there's options, right? Because how many people out there know someone who feels like they don't have any options? They're like, oh, I have this debilitating disease or this chronic pain or whatever. Wow. Okay, so it's about a 4 out of 8 now. So we've got it down about 50%. So that's great. Awesome. So now let's ask your body. Let's just keep going. I'm just going to ask your body. Yes, So Meg, are you still open for healing? Yes, you are. So let's just kind of see what we can do in this short amount of time. So let's see. Is there something else associated with this? Is something else your body wants to release with this acid reflux or this gastric reflux? Yes. Okay. What's that? Is it something on this chart? Is it something on the left? Is it a toxin? Is it a circular system? It's energy. Okay. Yes, we know. Is this something on the left, on the right? Is this some sort of an allergy? Okay, so there's an allergy here. Yes, is this is this some sort of an intolerance? No, is this an idea allergy? So there's an idea allergy here. So those of you who don't know, allergies, we have physical allergies, we have physical intolerances. We can be allergic to those, but we can also be literally allergic. You better believe that we can be allergic to literally anything. We can be allergic to a person, to a place, to any idea or concept. And that's kind of this area here where your body just kind of gets stress-related symptoms, avoidance, phobias of a specific thing, which could be anything. So let's kind of dive in here and let's find out what this ideology is. Yes, is it something on this chart? Yes. Is it something in column A? Is this in column B? Yes, is this in rows 1 through 3? Yes, is this in row number 1? Is this in row number 2? Okay, so we're looking here. So let's see what this is. Is it one of the first 3 things? Is this one of the first 3 things? No. Is it one of the last 3 things? Is this an ideology to yourself? No. Is this an ideology to growing up? Is this to do with life itself? This is actually an ideology to growing up. I don't know if that makes sense, Meg. Growing up, the way I would relate this is just like, I just kind of picture like a little kid who's like, no, I don't want to grow up. I don't want to do adulting. That's kind of like the image that I get anyway. So I don't know if that makes sense. If you ever feel like, adulting is too much, or I know I feel that way all the time. But so it's almost like anytime you feel that way, your body kind of goes into like an energetic freak out and you try to avoid it. You self-sabotage around it. You might have a phobia of it. Something along those lines, or you might get really reactive to it, Okay. So there's an idea allergy. Oh, so yes, she says. So an idea allergy to growing up. Okay. So now we're going to see, is there something that's contributing to this? Yes. Okay. So let's find out what that is. Let's go back home. Is it on the left? Is it something energetic? Give me a is it something that's on the left? It's on the right. Is this some sort of an allergy? Is this emotional? Okay. Is this a trapped emotion? Yes, it is. Okay. Is this something on the left? It's on the right. Is it some sort of a common trapped emotion, which basically just means an emotion of your own experience again. So let's find out what this emotion is. I'll bring up the chart for you guys. Is this something that is in column A? Is it in column B? Yes, is this in rows 1 through 3? Is this in row 1? Yes, is this effort unreceived? Yes, is this heartache? Is this insecurity? Is this overjoy? It's vulnerability. No, it's effort unreceived. So effort unreceived, for those of you who are kind of wondering what this is, effort unreceived, it's kind of like feeling like you're putting a lot of work and a lot of effort in, but then you're just not getting anything out of it. You ask yourself the question like, why did I even bother doing that? That's what effort unreceived would be, or you're not getting improved of or validated in some way. So that's what that would be. So when did you get this? Let's see. Is this before the age of, we'll say 25? Was this before? Is this before age 25? No. Is this between 25 and 30, 30 and 35, 35 and 40, 40 and 45 again? Is this 40? Is this 41? Is this 42? Is this 43? So age 43. I don't know if anything makes sense for you there, Meg, where you just felt like you put a lot of work in and just didn't really get much back from it around that age. You can let us know. Give me know. Do we need to know more about it? Your body says no. You say, can we just release this? Yeah. So here we go. Let's release this emotion of effort unreceived. Yes, did we release this? Yes. Okay. Is there something else? Is there something else going on with this idea allergy? Is there anything else associated with that? Is there anything that's hidden? Yes, can we just say goodbye to that too? Sweet. So let's just release this idea allergy to growing up. Let's just say goodbye to that. The time has come to adult. No, just kidding. Okay, cool. So let's see. Did we release this idea allergy? Yes. Okay, perfect. So now that we've done another couple things, I'm just going to get you to stand up and walk around another 5-10 steps again, and then I just want you to check in and see how that reflex is feeling. Can't think of it specifically at the moment, but I trust something is there. Okay, fair enough. And that's fair. Like a lot of the time, I mean, sometimes we remember stuff, sometimes we don't. And sometimes the stuff we don't remember, it's just because our subconscious is like, hey, we don't need to bring that up again. We're just going to leave that on the back burner. We can just release it without you going there. So that's totally fine. But yeah, so let's get you up and walking again, another 5-10 steps, and let's just check and see where that reflux is. Kind of back to what I was saying before too. So like who out there, oh, well, maybe not. Feeling better. Okay. So like on that scale of 0 to 10, where would you rate that? Before it was about a 4. Is it still a 4? Is it lower? Is it higher? Where are you at? 2. Wow. Okay, perfect. Sweet. So we've done about 75% worth. So that's great. I'm just going to ask your body real quick. Let's find out. So let's see. So give me no. Is there something, is there something like a little left of something that your body wants to get rid of here? Yeah. Let's see what this is. Is it something that's energetic? It is. Okay. Give me a is it something that's on the left? Yes. Is it something that's post-traumatic? Is this offensive? Okay. So it's offensive again. Yes. Is this something on the left? No. Yes. Is this another chord? No. Yes. Is this another so this is another post-hypnotic suggestion. Okay. Post-hypnotic suggestion. Okay. Let's find out what this fun little vibration or frequency is. Give me is it something on this chart? Yes. Is this something in column A? Is this in column B again? It's in column C. Is this in rows 1 through 3? Yes. Is this in row 1? Is this in row 2? So yes. So it's row C2. Okay. So we're looking here for those of you who are wondering. So give me is this is it something like I'm not good enough? Is it something like I'm not good enough? Is it something like I'm not safe? Is it I'm powerless? Is it I'm ugly? Oh, okay. So there's a post-hypnotic suggestion here that says I'm ugly. I don't know if you ever feel that way about yourself or whatever. Just know the post-hypnotics are coming from an outside source. So this isn't of your own creation, by the way. So don't feel bad about it or anything. But I don't know if that makes sense. Do you ever feel that way? Is that something that kind of comes up for you decently often? I don't know. So let's see. So I'm ugly. Yeah, so it's something that's not really fun. If we don't feel, if we feel like we're ugly, that's not very fun now, is it? So let's just ask your body. First question, yes, is this from an entity? Yes, is this from sort of an entity? No. I mean, it could have been from like an advertisement. I mean, we know how fun those things can be, is feeling in our society about how ugly or attractive we may or may not feel. But let's find out. Is there something that is associated? Is there something underneath this? Yes. Okay. So what's associated with this? Let's find out. Is it something that's on the left? Is it something energetic as well? Okay. Yes. Is this something that's on the left? Is it on the right? Is this some sort of an allergy? Is this emotional again? Okay. As I'm aging sometimes. Yeah. Fair enough. So let's see. So give me a, what is this trapped emotion? Or what is this emotional thing? Is it something on the left? Yes. Is it something, is this a heart wall? This is actually a heart wall emotion. Cool. So we're knocking down that heart wall. I love it. So let's see. Is it something on, is it something on the left? Is this a prenatal? Is this a preconception? Ooh, this is an inherited heart wall emotion. I love it. Okay. So there's an inherited heart wall trapped emotion. And I'm really, really excited about this because inherited emotions are so fun to get rid of because you're not only helping you, you're helping literally everyone that's ever had it. So at the moment of conception, it's like one of your parents are like, here's a little ball of whatever. Like, let's say it's hopelessness or pride or shame. From one of your parents at the moment you were conceived, and maybe they got it from their parents, and so on and so forth. Now this can go back multiple generations, and what's really crazy, that can kind of branch and go into all kind. Who out there's seen the tree system before, right? If it goes back 10 generations, it might go up this way this far, but then it like branches out and goes like all kinds of crazy. So by you releasing one emotion, you might be helping thousands of people. Potentially, like, it's bananas to think about. But let's find out what this emotion is. Is it something that is in column A? Is this in column B? Is this in rows 1 through, is this in rows 1 through 3? Is this in row number 1? Is this in row number 2? Is this is this failure? Is this helplessness? Is this hopelessness? Lack of control? This is low self-esteem. Okay, so low self-esteem. Makes sense. So who did you get this low self-esteem heart wall trapped emotion from? Did you get this from your mom? Did you get this from your mom? No, from your dad, actually. Okay. Is this multiple generations? Yes. Is this more than 5? Is this more than 10? Interesting. Is this more than 15? No. Is this 10? This is 11 generations. Okay. So we have 11 generations. So times 28 minus 2021, just for fun. Wow. Calculator. So 11 times 28 minus 2021, roughly 1713 is when that came about or originated from. For those who are wondering how far this really goes back, it's pretty cool stuff. So let's just ask let's find out. So you got this. So you got this from dad. Did he get this from his dad, his mom? Okay. Do we need to know the specific lineage? We don't. Because did this start with a male? This actually started with a male. Back in roughly 1713, a ways back, a couple 300 years, something like that. So do we need to know more about this? We don't. Can we just release this? Yeah, let's just release this inherited heart wall trapped emotion of low self-esteem that goes back 11 generations. Good. Did we release this? Yes. Okay. Is there anything else associated with this post-hypnotic? Is there anything else going on with that? Nah. Can we just release it? Yeah, we can. Let's release this post-hypnotic suggestion of I'm ugly. Let's just get that out of there. We don't need that in there. Did we release this? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to ask your body here. Meg, are you still open for healing? Can we ask you, are you still open for healing? Is there anything else? No, not at all. So there's nothing else we can do. I mean, your body's kind of shut down for today. You're and thank you so much, Glenda. I really, really appreciate that. I like to be thorough. I really want to make sure that people are kind of getting everything that they need to get out of the system. Because I mean, who wants to have a thought of I'm ugly running around in their head, or like I'll never be accepted, or all that kind of stuff, right? So like the more we can release, I'm super excited about it. And obviously this is taking a little bit longer because I am explaining what everything is. But obviously, if the more we work together, the more you kind of understand what this stuff is, the faster and quicker this can go. And it's all about less talk, more healing. So this is great. So how are you feeling over there, Meg? Absolutely. It's my pleasure, Meg. So she's very, very cool. I appreciate you and your time. You're amazing. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you for kind of like volunteering and being my volunteer. How is it feeling over there? How is that how on a scale of 0 to 10, how is that feeling now? And maybe go for a little walk of 5 to 10 steps or so. And just kind of let us know how things are going. So she's saying it's feeling good, which is great. So that's awesome. Is that like a 1? Is that a 2? Is that a 0? Or is it a 10? Just checking. I'll come back over here. So then that way you guys can see my pretty face. Let's see here. How are you doing over there? Oh, and I want to go end of session. Let's see here. A 1. That's wonderful. It's wonderful. Okay. Anyway, I make wicked dad jokes here at Compass Healing and Inside Out. Anyways, so great. So thank you so much for being. I'm so happy that we were able to kind of release some of that, because that can be very, very uncomfortable, right? So, and that right there, guys, that's emotion code or body code. Sorry, Blanca, I don't have the time to do it today. I know, obviously, I took a lot of time to kind of explain everything as we go, but if you want to comment on the next video, or I'll be going live a lot. I believe I'm doing another live tomorrow, and then the following week we'll see how that all goes. I kind of have a plan to go live quite often, so maybe if you want to, I'll post the kind of like the next time I'm going live. If you want to make a comment and make the time available, I'll make sure that you're going to get worked on the next time we do this. But thank you so much for joining me today, guys. It's been such a pleasure to work with you, Meg, and have the opportunity to do this work. And like you said, you have a friend that's in Inside Out Institute, and you're kind of checking this out. And I hope this was a great experience for you, because this is the work that we're doing. This is the work that we're combining with conscious healing, right? So, conscious coaching. So not only do you get someone who's telling you, or like guiding you in the direction of the action steps you need to take, but you're also getting the subconscious healing to kind of prevent you, or to get rid of the things that are blocking you from going along that path. So, it's just incredible. So one, if this is emotion code and body code. If you like this, if you like me, excuse me, please, check it out. I mean, obviously I'll be doing more live, so we can try that out, but book an introductory, don't wait, book an introductory session with me. Or if you just like it and you're really fascinated with it and you want to dive right in, 6-pack, 12-pack, really, really great way to go. Please, 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 by the way, if you have any friends or anyone at all that you think would really benefit for this type of work, please share this, because we are trying to spread this across the world. I mean, not a lot of people know about emotion code, body code. I think there's like 5,000 emotion code practitioners, only like 1,000 to 2,000 are body codes. So it's very, very small in a vast world where people really need to know about this, because who out there knows, like I was saying before, who out there knows someone who does have chronic pain, who does have a debilitating challenge that the doctors say, oh, you can't do anything about that, whether it's chronic fatigue or all cancer, like what, I'm not going to say cancer, but like all kinds of crazy things where maybe they feel like they don't have any options, where this is something that they have another option, right? It gives them that little glimpse of hope, which is great. So with that, if you're interested in this kind of work and maybe combining that with some sort of coaching as well, I work also with my friend Balwinder, whose page I'm on there right now with, where basically he's the coach, I'm the practitioner. We go back and forth week to week, working with you, working on your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, and getting you to where you want to be in your life. So if that's something that interests you, I also put a link to find out more information in the description. But with that, guys, thank you so much for checking this out. If any of that interests you, message me, write a comment, reach out, check out those links, anything at all. But with that, thank you so much. And I hope you guys have a phenomenal rest of your day. And I will most likely see you guys tomorrow for another live healing. So take care, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.